What's up, guys? Today we are at the bottom of one of my favorite mountain roads here in Utah that just opened for the summer. It's called Squaw Peak Road. It's located in Provo Canyon. Squaw Peak Road has a lot of really tight winding turns and banked corners, so there's not a lot of open speed. But what's unique about it is there's a lot of really sketchy corners as well, with drop-offs and dirt banks on the sides, things like that. So throughout the drive, there's a lot of elevation change. It's basically a hill climb run. Since our last episode where we are cruising up the Alpine Loop, there's been a ton of changes to the WRX. Coilover suspension for one that I'm still dialing in. I'm excited to test out on this run. The new 1552 wheels and tires, and a rear spoiler from RPG, which I'm super excited about as well, because the WRX has kind of always felt upset into the corners. If you come in kind of fast and you're braking maybe a little bit later than you should, the back end would feel really light and loose. So hopefully a little downforce in the back helps that, but we'll see. So let's do this. Some space, try and be considerate of all the other people on the road, keep it safe. It's always hard not to push other sports cars in front of you. The last thing I want is someone flying off the road and it being on my conscience. Corners are amazing. Like, I can't believe how much fun this drive is. I forgot. Since it's been winter and this road's been closed and the WRX has been under construction, this road is such a blast to drive. Like, look at corners like this. You don't get better views, You don't get better corners, and there's not very many cars that are better to drive this road in. I'm just blown away right now. There's a couple corners where I've been able to hang a tire off of the pavement a little bit and hook into the corner and rip around it. It feels so good. All of these pull-offs are super sketchy if you're in a low car. We will drag subframe and oil pan off that if we try to park there. So I'm gonna let that guy get some space. I'm gonna pull out to the top where there's a pretty sick view. Alright, we're gonna try and pull off here. Yo. Subframe, sorry. Sorry, subframe. Look at this. It is Utah in the spring. The sunset is about to get amazing with the clouds. And the WRX rips up the canyon roads. The thicker tires are so nice for just hanging a tire off into the dirt along these edges and hooking through the corners that are super tight so you can keep momentum and stay in boost. The suspension feels great. Could use a little bit of adjustment just depending on where it's bumpy, and we were like picking up a rear tire over some of the turns. They're so banked that when you get to a certain point your car's like tilting, and I could feel a rear tire coming off. And I didn't feel that feeling of like an uneasy loose rear end this time. I wasn't going crazy. There's a lot of traffic up here, so it could be that, and I wasn't braking heavily into corners, but I think the wing helped. It felt really, really good. Hopefully you guys enjoyed ripping up this canyon as much as I did. The WRX is such a blast to drive right now. The setup is getting so good. Let me know if you guys want to see more episodes like this. There's a ton of really cool canyons and mountain roads in Utah that are a blast to drive if you're into fun cars. Also, if you're watching this video before June 7th, 2019, hit the link in the description below and get entered to win the 240SX that we've built on the channel. But you gotta do it before June 7th. Thanks, guys.